Alright, so we're doing a little something different today. Mostly because I need some videos for the following week, and we've been kind of like weirdly busy, so I got some ideas for stuff I want to do. It's just, now it's kind of late and I'm tired, and this was one of the ideas I had, so we're going to go ahead and do it. I wanted to do a kind of a weird podcasty type thing with Star Wars Legion, but then I realized, God, I let that get kind of late in the day, and that would be a lot of work. So, because I haven't played around with the mod in a little bit, so I need to like refresh myself on how all the stuff works. So maybe that'll happen, because we're not doing What's Up this week. So I figured I might have like a What's Up-y little Let's Play that wasn't me focusing on something else, because there's a couple stuff I want to maybe do as Let's Plays besides VC4, which I do want to get back to sometime when I have time. But it's been a long time since I played now, so I kind of like gotta get back into it. So I just want to do something different and relaxing. And this was one of the video ideas I had, so we're gonna do a little like riff tracksy thing on Die Hard, because it's Christmas time, and no matter what Bruce Willis says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas. That's all you need. Also, it's about family and stuff. So basically, how this is gonna work is obviously, because I can't just show you Die Hard and talk over it. That's crazy. What you're going to want to do is when we get to the point where I start the video on my end, I'm going to like count down and start it. So you're going to want to bring up your copy of Die Hard on whatever your preferred medium is. I bet you can rent it on YouTube if you need to. But just, find it on Netflix, Hulu, wherever it is, Amazon. Rent it for like $5. Pop open your Blu-ray copy because I know you own one. Get out your VHS tape. Whatever, and just put it on the main title of the movie, and we'll get there in a second. But first, I'm just gonna now that I've warned you, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, like I said, we're planning on some other stuff in this week. I hope you enjoy this type of thing. We might do more later, or maybe we'll do like community watch-alongs if people are into that. If we can find some movies we can all sync up and stuff. Otherwise, just look forward to more content on the channel when I'm not dead tired and I have ideas for what I'm doing. I really just kind of let this day slip away from me, didn't I? And before we get started, I do want to remind everybody that this is brought to you by our patrons like Ahaga Comics, Qua, Draga66, and Nestor Flores. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'll do a YouTube version that'll be, your weird multi-window drifting, whatever. No idea what I'm going to use for the art assets. But if you are watching this on YouTube, if you support us on Patreon for $1 a month. That's the word I'm looking for. You can go ahead and get this in audio format, so you could just get an MP3 to kind of like play with it. I don't know. Can you there's probably media players that let you insert your own commentary track with the right audio balancing, whatever. I'll let you guys figure that out. You'll take some time to adjust. We can do that while the opening titles play. Anyway, so I'm gonna transition over, and I gotta take some notes down for the video version of this. And then we'll get started. So basically that front section was able to actually be edited. Now we're in the section where I can't edit anything because we're going into real time. So everybody, I'm going to count down, and then you're going to hit play on Die Hard. 1, 2, 3. And I, of course, need to... Well, I don't need to work on my own sound balance. That's your problem. Anyway, we're at the 20th Century Fox logo right now. If you're not there, you know you fucked up. But yeah, this is a Riff Tracks commentary style thing, so, just... You're gonna have to kind of, like, suck it up and sit back in some periods of silence. But hopefully, y'all enjoy Die Hard as much as I do, because I make it a trend to watch Die Hard every time around Christmas time. Because, like I said, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Also, it's just a great film in general. Guys, it's good. It's great. Yep. There he is. Bruce Willis. Can you believe he says this isn't a Christmas movie? It's nuts. No idea who this asshole is. I shouldn't call him an asshole. Actually, he's a nice guy. That said, I would die if somebody on a plane talked to me. Sorry. Hopefully you know why I'm laughing. That's a lie. But what I was saying was, yeah, I'm not a super not nervous traveler in general. Yeah, in this day, that's a dated movie. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Post 9/11. Die Hard. It's a great title screen. Everything looks normal. But no, what I was saying was that me personally, I'm not a super great flyer. I mean, I fly okay. I prefer it to driving, but goddamn. Oh shit, that's how dated this movie is. He's smoking inside an airport. Yeah, you used to be able to do that. I think I vaguely remember those times. When did Die Hard actually come out? Do I know? Yeah, 1988, I want to say. Late 80s. Makes sense. Greed is good and all that shit. The Japanese are still an economic powerhouse. He's double-checking his speech notes. Nakatomi Towers. Nakatomi Corporation. Remember when the Japanese were going to take over everything? And then they just took over our pop culture? Yeah, good job, Harry. God, Harry, you're such an asshole. Ah. The trials of being working. See, at various points in my life, I've had both my parents working. But, I never had a housekeeper take care of it. I was just, they always made sure to be home on time for me to get in from school and stuff. And then at some points in my life, I've been homeschooled, so didn't have to worry about it. Rip. This is still accurate. All that time passed like a full, 2-3 more minutes of the movie. And Bruce Willis still hasn't gotten out of the airport. That's right, he's a New York cop, doing New York cop things. There we go. Yeah, I'm being quiet right now. My pause was as... It's about his conversation's about as awkward. He's right at the front. See, this is a very experimental type production for us. So expect long periods of science. Yeah. Because he's a cop. He's a cop. Our guy's kind of an asshole, but he's a smart man. Yeah, I was just oh my god, a cassette player. Oh, ooh. 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 Oh shit, I forget about that every time that this is based on a novel. Roderick Thorpe, I should look that up sometime. But yeah, no, this is... Yeah, there was not much to say there besides just remarking on Argo being an asshole, but being a clever one. And talking about how cool his limo is from 1988. Which is very interesting because my fellow millennials and I can't possibly relate to 1988, though I did own a cassette player. Actually, I own one now because I have a shitload of stuff on audio cassettes. Also smoking in cars. See, Argyle's good people, and he's gonna away the parking garage. There's a lot of fucking foreshadowing in this movie. It's really great. It's really interesting to kind of like take this from a critical, I'm talking standpoint. You know? But also expect large periods of silence when I don't have anything to say. I think I was trying to say that earlier, and I may have said it already, but once again, I was distracted. God, this is not shit I want to do. Oh, joy. Ugh, this is a joke that still lands. Because it's still a shitty gimmick even today. Yeah. Subtle. This is actually subtle. I make that joke. Still a shitty gimmick. I mean, he's humming fucking jingle bells. How is this not a holiday movie? You know, I once ran a tabletop adventure for a Halo homebrew that was literally just Die Hard, but with Spartans and ODSTs and stuff. And one very angry elite who turned invisible and stabbed a lot of people. He was a player character. There's Argyle parking in the garage, backing that ass up. Right in the elevator. See, this is the weird thing to me. And we'll double check if it comes back up in the movie. But, like, it's weird, right? They have all this security, all this digital shit. But there's no verification. John McClane just walks in this building. He says he knows somebody in the building. He pushes a button. and, you know, finds that it's on the floor, and the security guard's like, oh yeah, there's a party, just go right on up. Not, are you invited, Mr. McClane? Where's your ID? That guy's had too much to drink already. No, he said a bad word. And if you did not say a bad word right now, then you know that you are watching an edited version of this movie. Good old, nice, polite Mr. Takagi. Yeah. Oh, God, there's a blast from the past faxing. Can you believe that shit? Alice doing some fucking coke. Oh, Alice. Yeah, he's kind of a stick in the mud, isn't he? There you go. Now you're making it polite, John. Oh, that's actually a really good joke. Yeah. Wow. Yes. Ah, Mr. Takagi. I like Mr. Takagi. I don't like Ellis. Ellis is a typical 80s suit character. Right now? Yeah, you see it? He's kind of a dickbag. Oh, show your working class cop husband your Rolex watch. Yeah, she has an executive washroom. Here we go. Shit's dramatic. There's a truck. Soundtrack in this film's pretty good. Pacific Courier. No, nobody any the wiser. Is that a Marine's tattoo? Yeah. It's so shame that this never works out. I'm gonna spoil you. I'm gonna spoil it. That sadly their marriage never works out. But it's such a shame. Aw, see? She does like him. It's just, whoa, hey, wrong room. It is Christmas after all. This is like an emotional scene. I should let it play out. John McClane, his fucking wife beat it. Oh, John. Why you gotta be an asshole? Turned into a fight, John. Don't be an asshole, John. Yeah, there you go, John. This is bottle Evan wanted. Another lovely aspect of this movie: John McClane talking constantly to himself. I switched around some identifiers there. Great shot. I should talk over these like quiet action shots, but they mystify me and amuse me so much. Just look how great this is. He's not paying any attention. Look at all these swarthy, blonde-haired, blue-eyed guys. Sinister take on Ode to Detroit's great. See, that's your problem. Single point of failure. One security guard, not a problem. Two security guards, that's the thing. What's this, a hockey puck? Now it's some kind of ninja flashbomb. Speaking of ninjas, I wonder if I could do Die Hard and Legend of the Five Rings. There he is. Oh, the late great Alan Rickman. How to walk like a boss. Lock out all those floors. Another visually striking sequence I love. God, Die Hard's a great movie, guys. Ding. See, like a true leader, he steps out first, but he lets one of his goons then go up front. And luckily, your goon was just in the security guard's size. Actually, I think it's just the jacket. That's probably not too big of a deal, though I don't dress up that much myself, so. Who is this nerdy yet huge terrorist, right? Like, look at this guy. He's enormous, but also he's wearing glasses, so he must be a dork. The 80s, everybody. Pacific Bell, I'm pretty sure that company doesn't exist anymore. See, guys, if you're ever in a situation where you're trying to take over a building, think of the, the tools of the trade. Always look to Die Hard. Could you take over a tower? Doll. Adorable. Think of your kids, John. Think of your kids and your chest hair. Do gonna splice some wires. Do. Another convenient plot device. Meanwhile, this smug motherfucker. These are like two different Rainbow Six Siege operators. Yeah, I'm just gonna chainsaw the fucking outgoing lines. And the lovely Heckler & Koch MP5 submachine gun. A favorite of terrorists and operators the world over. And these are actually the full-size MP5s, not the short version. Also, I love how nobody fucking notices. An elevator full of, like, a dozen guys steps off. You can also tell how early this is in the, you know, or rather how it's late in the 80s. He's got a, you know, Beretta sidearm before everybody and their mother, as a police officer, switched using Glocks with their nice double-stack magazines. And that's also why we can't show that on YouTube. That's right, there were boobs in this movie. Because it had to be rated R. Though Airplane was rated PG, and there's some boobs in that. That's another one I could do. Let me know if you like this video, like other movies you want to see me do. I could do Airplane. I fucking love Airplane. That's a great movie I like to watch all the time. And there he is, John McClane, off with no fucking shoes. All because that one guy told him, take off your shoes. Welcome to running theme number 1 of Die Hard. No goddamn shoes. Me, that would be a big deal. I walk around without shoes all the time. Yeah, Ellis, you tell yourself that, because that's your problem. Mr. Takagi and Lucy, though, are, like, fine. Now, that said, I've worked in construction before, construction sites and stuff. That is not a place I'd want to be without shoes. Nope, no ring. Still don't know where that tattoo is. Very convenient. And thus begins this great performance. This used to be a thing that terrorists did. They were Western terrorists. Great way to show off that your villains know stuff is to just have them throw out the exposition for you. Ah, yes. Yes, we have done. Make it his own fucking elevator music. Yeah, that's how you show it. Your villain's also classy. He shops at the same place as Mr. Takagi. Yeah, you know what? I've never questioned where those came from, but yeah, we'll come back to that. I think Mr. Diehard is a great fucking place. I want an office like this. Future Lucky, if you watch our Diehard commentary. Nice. Can we have a bitchin' diorama? They're teaching you about the villain. Subtle teaching. Also, that's pretty bitchin'. He's got a fucking terminal built into his giant fancy-ass desk. That's a look. R.I.P. Mr. Takagi. Also, interesting. Well, I mean, he's using a small caliber handgun, so it's possible the bullet got lost in there somewhere, but the blood came out the back of his head. The bullet did not, and shattered the pane of glass. Smash cut. The pipes. Yes, remember these names. They'll be important. That's a lie. They won't be. That's an important one back there. Standardized debt cable. Ugh. Sorry, you might hear me yawn a few times. There's that guy. The classic, the Super Vault. Gotta love this trope. He'll take care of that. He's gonna plan for everything. He just... Here's what I said. John McClane talking to himself. But yeah, you remember earlier, Hans was like, "Ah, yes. I love models. Attention to detail. I don't know what fucking accent I'm doing." There you go. Nice try. I'm reminded of Sneakers all of a sudden. That's another movie I should talk about sometime. I fucking love Sneakers. I could also talk about Hackers. That could be fun. Hackers is free on YouTube with ads. Nine. My Alan Rickman accent. Hans Gruber. A long line of times John thinks he wins, but he doesn't win. Bing bong! It's a nerdy terrorist. I have a submachine gun. I gave a significant aside glance there. There was no camera, but someday we'll afford a good camera so you can see my fucking reactions to some of this stuff. Continue to support us on Patreon so I can get a camera as I completely ruin all dramatic tension in this scene. This is very video gamey. Just hide behind the cover. He can't see you. Everybody's favorite, the HK slap. I can't remember what component of the HK that is, but that's how you make sure it's ready to go. Somebody using Lancelot around here? I'm doing jokes just for the community. If this is like your first time catching one of our videos or something, that's going to be real confusing. But hopefully randos on the internet want to watch us talk about table saws and Die Hard. Oh, it didn't even work, John. And you threw your gun away. What are you doing? Yeah, let's just fuck up all that drywall. Nobody needs that shit. You know, drywall's actually really hard. Oh, shit. Stairwell. Yeah, a bad fall will break your neck. That was a dumb fight, John McClane. Ow. Yeah? Akagi? I guess, he's an Azure Lane fan. It's weird. I don't like Akagi's personality, but I like her design because she's red. Red is good. Couple of mags. Radio. Sweet. Enemy comms. That's not OPSEC. Fucking A. Lighter. Never know when that'll come in handy. Checking his fucking sweater size. His empty-ass fucking fake wallet. I don't think John McClane's sister ever showed up in a movie. I'm shocked they didn't. That's right. John McClane, the ultra smartass. No idea if this shit works. But I bet it does, because you never want to be trapped in a fucking elevator. This is a really elaborate plan, considering that he's basically pulling a fucking prank. That's right, he's in the middle of a fucking speech. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Counting guys. Doing some smart ass stuff. Friggin' how many dudes there are. Look at Hans, Karl. I think one of them was Fritz, or was he Franz? Who knows? Who cares? Yeah, I love dicking around in elevator shafts. Second set of boobs in this movie. This movie's rated R, in case you didn't forget. And once again, if you didn't see boobs go by just now, that means you're not watching the right version. Well, then you could fucking kill him. Why did you tell Ellis that? Oops, bumped my microphone. Hopefully that wasn't a weird sound. I can only do so much editing to this after I'm done recording it. Because obviously it's got to stay synced. Yes, John, you're very fucking high up. If I were you, I wouldn't even have gone to the roof. This is also a pre-9/11 world. Oh, there we go. Yeah, assemble the AUG. I think that's an Austrian assault rifle, but it's still pretty bitchin'. It's got the transparent mags. Yes, gunshots are very loud, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, you can tell this is pre-9/11 because that's such a problem now that if you do that these days, they'll be like, how many SWAT teams do you need? All of them? On the other hand, while gunshots are very loud if you're up close, I bet you wouldn't be able to tell at that range what was going on up there. Some flashes, some popping sounds. There you go. Conserve fire, John. Well, you hit the deadbolt. You're nerds. Do you really want me to go in there? Fuck, I don't want to go in there. Fucking barefoot ass John. Covered in blood. At least they can't follow you. Until that maniac shoots up the motor. enough that the fan stops. Also, what the fuck is that? An unfinished elevator shaft? What's going on here, architecturally speaking? Nakatomi Towers. John, better question, where the fuck are the stairs? I know there's a stairwell. You were in it earlier when you killed that guy. I guess that's a central vent shaft? Some crazy shit? Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be doing this particular crazy dumb stunt. But this is how you know it's the full-size MP5, because it's got the extendable stock on the end. And also the full-blown muzzle shroud. Most commonly, like video games and stuff these days, you see the MP5K, which is short for the curtains. Short version. Which I believe is without the stock, and with a more basic handle. It's supposed to be tinier, more portable. It's a very forceful button press. Also, it's going to cost you your submachine gun, buddy. That's not great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not meant to carry a grown man's weight. A grown-ass man. A decently sized dude. Now that Bruce Willis as John McClane is huge, but, you know, he's not tiny either. At least I don't think he is. Not like Tom Cruise is tiny. Which, by the way, Tom Cruise is actually tiny, in case you didn't know. Action movies lied to you. John, why the fuck were you jumping to that one? Weren't your feet resting on one of those anyway? Yeah, here we go. Come on. I know you got a one-liner for this. Everybody wants to hear it. You got your fucking lighter. Here's another classic. Vent shenanigans. Everybody loves vent shenanigans. I doubt Die Hard was the first, but I bet it was one of the first to popularize a lot of this vent shit. And now it's like, okay. Because you can't really hide an event. There's a vent thing in sneakers, actually. Don't worry, guys. I'll shut up about the sneakers eventually. I just really like sneakers because it's fucking great. Excuse me, I coughed. I ruined the tension once again. There's a great fucking trick. Uh-oh. Polizei. I'm gonna get you. Didn't you I guess he ditched them. I was about to say, didn't you try on, what's-his-face, the dead kid's shoes? Blood's still there. Still very bright red. That would have started to dry by now, surely. We're like, that was what, 30 minutes into the movie? We're now almost an hour? By the way, if you ever need to resync your time code, when I say it, we will be at 53:20 just then. So if you need to make sure we're properly synced, go ahead and resync your video. Maybe I'll do that a couple more times throughout the film. Use extra caution. I am the one Texan terrorist bank robber. This is like that payday shit up in here. Well, they did use a drill earlier. Maybe I can make some Payday 2 jokes. God, there's a game I haven't played in fucking forever. Payday got weird, didn't it? Well, the problem is I have it on my PS3 and not my PS4, which means I don't play it a lot. I'm Southern. Oh, jeez. That's right, I forgot about this asshole. Well, they're not taking you seriously, John, because, I mean, it's 1988. Schnell, Schnell. Schnell, Marco. Christ, these fucking... Good shot, John. Nice fucking useless tactical roll. Good job, Marco. You're great. Like I said, the cinematography in this movie is fucking amazing. Look at this shot. Builds all the tension you need. Yeah, there you go. On the other hand, Marco's pretty smart. Apart from his dumb tactical role, he's conserving ammunition here. Marco, are you Spanish? I think you shot him mostly in the dick. Come on, you almost got the fucking laminated safety glass out of the way. Daka. Where do they get all these wonderful toys? Whoop! And that's how you get indefilade. Nice burger wrapper. That's right. Block this shit up. He's just being a smartass. Those are fun. Oh, that's real fun. There's some fun shit that Marco had. The irony. The smartass levels. Yeah, assholes are. Shit. No, not Heinrich's bag. Cigarettes. And John McClane needs another smoke. Roy Rogers. Restart the drill, Theo. This really is Payday. I wonder if that's actually where Payday got the inspiration. Ah, there's the semi-truck full of SWAT guys. This is before they had their own cars. Where's the fucking SWAT tank? Alright, hopefully everything's okay. Sorry, I had to pause for a bathroom break myself there. Well, there's fucking dead terrorists, so... Oh, actually, yeah, I should go ahead and say. I think I got everything sorted out, but I had some goof up and double checking my things. So, if you want to double check, make sure we're all synced up. When I say it, we will be at 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 30 seconds. And then they're going to turn on the news. So that's how you know that we're still synced up. Sassy. Double sassy. The sassy silence. There you go. You're a hostage fucking negotiator now, Lucy. Thank you. You're a very polite terrorist. No. The joys of polite negotiation. Remember when we could do that? In case you didn't realize you're sitting in my fucking office, asshole. Wait, what? Drink up, Argyle. Hold. Now we're gonna do SWAT stuff. Call Rainbow Six. Do Rainbow Six do something like this? Why don't you call the tank, knock over the fucking... Alright, now the chief's just being an asshole. This is a pretty typical tactic, actually. Blind him with lights. There you go. Armor up. Shine their big fucking lights. Look at these fucking assholes. At least this is pre-militarized police for the sense that they're not literally just wearing, like, surplus U.S. Army shit. They look like they're wearing their fucking black pajamas. Yeah, Argyle's stuck. These guys are carrying M16 or maybe AR-15 props. I just saw a gif of this guy the other day, I think. There you go. There's a little tension break. You live your best life, buddy. You grab that Crunch Bar. Crunch Bar's probably a number 2 or 3 candy bar for me. I love Hershey's Cookies and Cream. But I also love Skittles, so it'd be one of those 2 first. And then maybe a Crunch Bar. God, I could go for a Crunch Bar right now. I'm kind of hungry. Could use some sweets. That's what Christmas is about, right? Sweets and shit. Sadly, I don't have anything lying around. Yeah, you shine the lights there? I still can't fucking see shit. Okay, one guy wearing a radio pack. What are these guys, just a recon by force element? There you go. Now we're playing SWAT 4. You're in my way, sir. Oh yeah, that's right. Now you're gonna bring up your armored vehicle, which you absolutely don't need, and is completely useless even in this situation. There it is. There's the dumb thing. Aft forward. Elevator going down. Ah, the joys of early rocket technology in the 80s. When was the light anti-tank rocket invented? I don't know. Because these guys are setting up like a fucking recoilless rifle shit. Now you could get like a light anti-armor rocket, you know. You could carry 2 of them in those boxes. Thank you, Thea. What are you gonna do, John? Fire axe. You really don't need to go to that much effort. That's it. It's a very robust vehicle. Yeah. I love how John knows what the fuck he's doing. Setting up his fucking C4 detonators. Ah, that's right. They need to go back and get the 3rd rocket. I would have said wad, but sure. What the fuck was your timer on that? With your own fucking C4s. God, you gotta love C4s. Oh, fuck yeah, he got it. God damn it. Yeah. Uh, Oh, shit, he's busting out the emergency Coke. God damn it, Ellis. God damn. What you doing, Ellis? Huh? What you doing? What you got going on? Yeah, okay. Ellis continues to be a smartass, and not in the good way. The Hebes. And Al Jr. never came back. Die Hard picks the weirdest things to bring back for dumb movies. Oh shit, you're being outed on the radio. Good job, Ellis. Lying like a shithead. You're trying, Ellis. You're trying. The good old college try. I have nothing to add to the scene. And now Ellis is dead. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, Hans talking. You've picked it up, hopefully, that Hans doesn't actually give a fuck about those people, right? Hans, the man with the plan. It's a Christmas movie, boom. I think he's talking about Stockholm Syndrome. Which I think was actually called Helsinki. Especially Agent Johnson. No relation. Yep. He put his gun down. We're coming up on another great Alan Rickman moment. As I say, at the sound of my voice, it will be 1 hour and 31 minutes, just to resync. It's like he's summoning up the fucking accent. Oh my god. Oh. Alan. Mr. Hans. Good old Mr. Hans. He's going for his gun. Why you believe him so easily? Yeah, because one of your guys would just be an asshole. This fucking accent. This fucking performance. Here, take your last. Clever, John McClane. Also, I'm just watching vast tracts of silence in my fucking sound file while this movie plays out incredibly tactically. He's thinking to himself, did he do something quite so dumb? Click. Hans. Mm-hmm. Ah, that guy got fucking wasted. That guy's knees got blown out. And I guess the plate glass killed him. I don't fucking know. He's dead. Whatever. He was a minion. Remember I heard somewhere in like a what you call it? He says in English, so we, the audience, understand. I remember in another review of Die Hard that somebody said there was like some kind of psychological effect where like breaking glass and spilled blood were like the same psychological effect to people or something. I don't know about that, but there's a lot of fucking interplay of glass and blood in this movie. As I yell over the lots and lots of gunfire. So much gunfire, you don't even know. You don't even know. There's a fuck ton of plate glass and you and your fucking... Oh, he's throwing another hockey puck shit. Because we didn't own just one hockey puck stun grenade. We had to have multiple hockey puck stun grenades. Dun dun! Knees. Nope, she was worried for a second, but now that guy's still pissed off. Shush. Don't say anything. Why are you saying that to a lot of your other hostages who are going to be little pissy bitches and rat him out instantly? Yeah, there you go. There's your fucking feet everywhere. You know, I once had glass in my foot. I actually still have a little scar on the side of my ankle. "30 minutes left of this movie." That's right, John. Just keep talking. Talk through your pain. Deep scenes. He knows the fucking playbook. Motorola. FBI, you magnificent bastard. I read your book. Maybe I just love this movie so much because I love Ode to Joy. Oh, shoot. I just realized if this is 88, this is what, like 30 years after Die Hard? 40 years? We do math. Yeah, 30 years of Die Hard. Swag. That's very rude. But no, I was just thinking, if this was, modern day, what you'd do is well, first of all, the bearer bonds thing wouldn't work, because that was already kind of like a sketchy loophole that didn't really happen. But, no, the other one. But, that wouldn't work because they'd have a fucking generator. But yeah, the bearer bonds thing doesn't work anymore because that was actually a loophole that people were like, yeah, no, we don't issue this much shit anymore. Also, why the fuck is there stuff scratched in the mirrors? That's really distracting. I'm sorry to ruin the drama at the moment, but it's really bugging me. As he talks to the pain of his feet, because that sucks. Been a while since I yawned. Yeah. And that... Still an asshole. Meanwhile, with only one bandaged foot. You know, I've also trod on a rusty nail before. I don't think I have a scar from that, though. Alright, John, calm the fuck down. Yeah, John, there's a shitload of det cord up there, and you had his fucking detonators, which weren't set. Only now they're probably set, because he got the bag back. Yeah, that's right. Do a fucking sit-up. There's all your C4s. It's a lot of fucking C4s. Man, y'all, you heard about them C4s? It's very loud in there. Yeah, I gotta have a fist fight. Rawr. Fucking kick that guy's ass. Body shots. Body shots. Face. And I got the fucking block in. I just wanted to strip off his shirt and suddenly be British. You enjoy all the killing, that's why. Shit. Gasp! He figured it out. Dramatic zooms. Jeans, John McClane. In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. My Liquid Snake impression probably needs a shitload of work. Yeah, bet you can. Yeah, these fucking shit heels. What are you gonna do? Blow up the roof? And I can't say in good confidence that we've learned our lesson in 30 years. Now he's busy. Ah! No! My shoulder! I needed that. God, these guys are still go. Oh, man, he went over the karate chop. No! Got him in the headlock. Not sure why he screamed out in pain the first time. Now you're learning. I think it's time for another. I'm going to do like a resync check. Oh, shit, I missed it. But we're just past 154. It is 154.10 right now, as I said that. Just if you want to double check. Make sure we're in the right ballpark. Also, why are these helicopters black? Surprise, bitch! Or should I say, surprise, motherfucker? On his poor ass feet. Whoop! I mean, John, you gotta admit that you are acting suspicious as fuck. They have no way of knowing it. Well, I suppose they have your name. They could have looked you up. But still, like, you're acting suspicious fuck. He's using that arm pretty good, considering the shoulder wound. Maybe it bounced off his fucking, shoulder blade. What the fuck are you doing, John? Well, rip those guys. Use your gun, John. You know it's like fucking plated glass. There you go. That's a proper way you break through a window. Yeah, undo that knot, Chief. Why you do this dumb shit to yourself, John? This is another great fucking framing scene. Yeah, those guys are toast. There's more breaking glass. Gotta blow up the set. God, the cinematography, though, is just so great. Bing bong. Whoops. That was for no other reason than just to be cool. There's no reason that should have happened. Merry Christmas, everybody. Boom, boom. Well, Argyle, what do you see? What do your limo driver eyes see? See, during all the quiet drama scenes of quiet, by the way, there's like intense shit going on. These clever motherfuckers. Two bullets. And some packing tape. I mean, duct tape will solve anything. Also, the limo is like fucking Jaws. How did they not notice? Great acting. Hans! Limp. He's laughing at your accent because it's fucking terrible. The classic, where the fuck is this accent from accent. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's joking. I got a fucking gun taped to my back. It's that fucking Rolex. He won't let go. Super dramatic green screen. A classic scene. In case you didn't know, they dropped Alan Rickman. They dropped Alan Rickman before he was ready. They said, we're going to drop you on 3, and then they dropped him on, 2, and they caught his genuine reaction. Careful, Eddie, that's my bullet wound you're touching. Alright, calm down. Get a room, guys. God damn, there's a lot of blown up shit. Where'd all that shit come from? Is that from it fucking falling down? I guess it must be. These guys just dicking around. Such an epic bromance. His wife doesn't even know what's going on. Excuse me. I'm coughing. What's the shoulder, buddy? Holy shit, he's not dead. Alas, his shoulder, his one weakness. That's okay. I'll find the will to shoot people again. Your chariot awaits. And he got punched on national television. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah. What this is going to be like when Argyle returns to work. Yeah, so the front of the limo's busted up because I interfered in a fucking terrorist attack. Credits! Alright, everybody. There we are. That was Die Hard. I'll let the credits roll out, obviously, because, excuse me, you want to make sure you're here for the whole thing. Well, we'll let someone roll anyway. They got like 4 minutes and stuff. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I know they were quiet at some point, and I was really chatty to others, but that's kind of how this whole sort of like commentary thing goes, Sometimes you're quiet, sometimes you're not. And like I said, Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie to me, because it's all about like family and shit, coming together and helping people out, and also it's just fun. The movie's so great, like I said. So great. Cinematography's great. A lot of the plot elements and stuff are solid. Great examples. Perfect acting. Well written. It's got a lot of foreshadowing and stuff that works out very well. Also, they're going to play Ode to Joy, so, I gotta stick around, right? I just said I love that one. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Or if you are a patron and listening into audio format, because that was easier. That's always a thing. And let us know in the comments if you want us to do more of this, because it's not that hard to set up. It's a little hard to keep sync. Hopefully everybody kept sync okay. By the way, we just passed 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 45 seconds. So hopefully, there wasn't any problems with that. And we'll improve, obviously, if we do more of these as time goes on. Better setup and stuff. Maybe pick shorter movies. Because Die Hard's like 2 hours, guys. It's kind of crazy. It really needs the time. And we will look forward to doing other videos and stuff in the week. That I will warn everybody, if you're still here. Posting might be a little more sporadic over the Christmas holiday, obviously, because we get busy. It's hard to have all your time to do everything. We'll still be hitting up our normal video schedule, but we'll try and throw some fun stuff in there. For the time period, do some other stuff. Like I said, I got some ideas for some stuff that hasn't quite worked for me to talk about stuff and just chat. You need to get some popcorn. I didn't have it now, obviously, because that'd be really annoying to hear me chew into the microphone, but I'm a little hungry. Maybe I need some now. They still haven't got to the good part of Ode to Joy. We gotta wait a little bit for the big crescendo. Alright. I was quiet for the good music to get good. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed our commentary on Die Hard, or my commentary. Maybe Lucky will do his own commentary sometime, because I'm sure he watches Die Hard around Christmas time too. Everybody does. Everybody should watch it. When was Singing in the Rain? I completely missed it. Was that on like the security cameras TV sometimes? Dunno. Yeah, 30 years of Die Hard. Perfect time to record this. So, it's interesting. I'll let you guys wind out as the video winds down. And obviously, if it wraps, if the movie wraps up before I finish, give my whole spiel. That's obvious, but yeah, we're winding down now. Obviously, if you watch this on YouTube, make sure to like the video. If you have any comments on this stuff, in the comment section. And of course, if you are new here and you made it all the way through a 2-hour and 10-minute plus commentary on Die Hard, do feel free to subscribe if you're still here. We'd love that. And don't forget the bell for notifications, because I always do that stuff too. And like it says at the beginning of the show, in there somewhere in the little intro bit I did, don't forget to support us on Patreon also, if you can. Like I said, you could get access to this episode in audio format, and so on, so, you could be a little more convenient, because obviously audio hosting is kind of a pain in the ass. And, yeah, we'll see you guys in whatever our next video is. Thanks for your time, everybody. I'll be seeing you.